Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. Distinguished scholars in the audience and my dear students, it's a pleasure being here. I'm a part of JNU, but right now I'm working elsewhere. So I must thank Dr. Ramnath Jha, my colleague, and Dr.Arati who have been organizing these conferences on Schopenhauer and Indian philosophical thought. And I'm especially thankful to them for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to be here with my dear students and colleagues, apart from the galaxy of scholars from abroad as well as from India who have gathered here. Much has been said on Schopenhauer and Upanishads, and much more can be said. But there has to be an end to every good thing. All good things come to an end. But in Sanskrit we have a saying, Shreyasi kena tripyate. If good things are being said, then nobody is ever satisfied. One wants to listen more and more. But still, I know that there is a saturation point too. So I am not going to give a lecture, but I have a few remarks. The topic, as we can see, it begins with self and ends with Upanishads. So in Sanskrit we are trained in two methods. There are two methods. Either you can be very brief, very precise, the Sutra Shaili, the Samasa Shaili, where you make compounds, you can say very few words and you can contain much more. The other is that you can be as elaborate as time permits and as the audience is ready to listen to you. That is the Vyasa Shaili, where the same story can go on for days and days and the explanation never ends. But I have chosen, not for you, at least for me, that I will be as brief as possible. So taking this sutra style, if we can begin from self and end with the Upanishads. So we have two very auspicious words. One is Atha and the other is Iti. Atha is the beginning of anything and Iti is the ending of this. So whenever a treatise or a conference or any auspicious thing begins, we say Atha. Mostly all the Sanskrit texts begin with Atha. Atha Yoganuशासनम, Athato Brahma Jigyasa. So Atha is the beginning. So if we take the beginning point, that is the self, the Atman. And the end point is Upanishads. And that is where I can say a few words, because that is my area of specialization. I am not an authority on Schopenhauer, but I must say that it is through the window of Schopenhauer that we have entered this domain of Upanishadic studies, especially in the departments of philosophy. My colleague Dr. Jha mentioned, and every one of us knows here, what Schopenhauer had to say about the Upanishads. He was enamored with the wisdom of Upanishads, and he had said that Upanishads have been the solace of my life and will be the solace of my death. So I think if that can be the beginning point and the end point of this conference, that those of us who have not had the chance to study the Upanishads, the elevating ideas, the ennobling content of these texts, please, I am appealing to you that kindly start reading the smallest of the Upanishads. There are hundreds of Upanishads, but authentic ones and the old ones are counted as 11. And Ishopanishad or Ishavasya Upanishad, as we say, is the first one. And if we take the first verse of that Upanishad, Ishavasya Upanishad, I would just recite, Ishavasya midam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjithaha ma gridhaha kasya svidhanam. I was just thinking that the theme of the conference is so well narrated in this first verse of the Ishavasya Upanishad. Self, world and morality. All the three aspects are beautifully exemplified in this very verse. Self, the Atman in the Upanishads, is nothing. It's the individual self, as has been beautifully explained by Dr. Jha. There is the universal consciousness, the supreme consciousness, Brahman